Ghostwire Tokyo is an abomination and an unapologetic pile of fucking dog shit on the gaming world. The graphics are a lie. The ray tracing is a lie. This game sucks 10 dozen bags of donkey dicks. Let's get into it. Graphics-wise, PC, we're talking about PC here. The ray tracing sucks all the dicks. Terrible ray tracing. The lowest resolution ray tracing I may have ever seen. Graphics options, almost non-existent. There's a few for ray tracing and DLSS. Outside of that, pretty much fucking nil. Taking a look in here, you can see I'm running at full screen on 4K, VSync turned off, frame rate cap unlimited. Thankfully, they do have that built into the game. You can also disable motion blur, which I did for all of my testing. You can also adjust the SSS quality and SSR quality for screen space reflections. We've also got global illumination, which can run at SSAO, screen space ambient occlusion, off, SSGI, or SSAO. So those are the only options you have there for that. For shadow map quality, you can put it all the way up to high, and you can also adjust the streaming distance or draw distance, as we would like to call it, texture streaming quality, and then ray tracing. You have an on or off option here, and then a few other options for shadow quality, reflections, and culling quality, and it also does support DLSS or AMD's FSR, or you can use TSR if you're not using a NVIDIA or AMD supported graphics card for this game, and that is it. Those are the only options that the game has. No built-in benchmark, nothing else really to pay attention to in the graphics options. But first, today's video is brought to you by PrimeTechMart.com, where you can save money on software like Windows 10 Pro licenses for under $25. They've also got Windows 10 Home for under $20, and now Windows 11 Pro you can grab over on PrimeTechMart.com. They've also got Office 2019 and the new Office 2021. And if you want to save an additional 20% at checkout on Windows 10 or any other software, go ahead and click Buy It Now, and during the checkout process, go ahead and put JP20 in and apply that coupon, and that'll give you 20% off of any software that you happen to pick up over there. So for Windows 10 Pro, you can see it dropped our price down from $24.46 to under $20. So be sure to hit up the links down in the description below, and don't forget to use my coupon code JP20 at checkout for an additional 20% off. Jumping into the game world, there are a few hitches and stutters here and there, but I'm really not going to get on too much about that because it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the graphics in this game are bargain basement at best. It looks like a Yakuza PS3 game on its very best day. It is pretty fucking dog shit, if I'm being perfectly honest. The fact that they have been selling this game with the trailers they've been showing off and the ray tracing and everything on display that they have is pretty terrible. And like, sitting back, it might look pretty good. This kind of looks pretty good. But when you get into it and you're actually moving around in the world, you realize that the ray tracing in this game is a complete and utter fucking lie. The ray tracing is a lie, and the combat in the game sucks. Honestly, it's pretty shit. I'm gonna fight these couple of fucking umbrella guys. Like, what was that guy from the fucking Matrix? You have to fight fucking the dude played by Hugo Weaving. I'm better at remembering Hugo Weaving's name than I am at remembering the agent's name. But yeah, this ray tracing is pretty fucking terrible. I mean, it looks pretty, like in a trailer, but when you actually get into it, it's pretty fucking bad. And we're barely, going over 60 frames here. What the fuck's going on? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Am I supposed to fight anyone here? It's hitching all over the place. Look at the frame time graph. Look at the frame time graph. I guess we have to go down this very specific street. That's what it is. That's what it is. And here is the ray tracing, folks. Look at those look at those reflections in the puddles. What are those, like fucking 144p? What is this, YouTube in 2007? Look at those fucking reflections. Those are terrible. This looks like Yakuza on the PS3. This is not good. There is nothing good or redeemable about the visuals of this game. I feel like I'm playing a dog shit Japanese import from 2011. There is nothing good about the reflections in this game. This is I guess this is meant to be ray tracing. It's meant to be ray tracing, but at the end of the day, is it really? Is it? No, it's really not. This is SSR at its most basic level, and they want to call it ray tracing. Like, yeah, because there is technically some lights up there that match up with what's in that reflection in the puddle right there. But what about these orange things? Where are those being reflected into the puddle? Where are the reflections from those? Not seeing any of them. Just a couple of lights up above. This is SSR, folks. It is a lie. The reflections, the ray tracing, it is all a lie. And this is Ghostwire Tokyo, everyone. Doesn't run particularly well. Doesn't look great. Look at these graphics. Look at these flat lines and abysmal textures that they have in this game. And they want to call this like a next-gen ray tracing title that everyone needs to fucking be suckling in the cock of. No, this game does not look good. It does not look good. Story, gameplay aside, you know, they've been selling this game a lot in terms of the visuals, and it doesn't look that great. Look at the limit of the reflections on this object here when you look down at the ground, and you drift off to the side, and it kind of just disappears. I mean, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. Nothing about this looks good in any way whatsoever. Yeah, whatever. I couldn't care less about this fucking object here that I have to interact with. Baby stroller, baby dick graphics. Let's get in. Look at the texture on that. What the fuck is that, people? Like, what is that? Look at that. That is a smudge. That is a smear. Is that meant to be wicker on that? Oh, we knocked it over. Oh, let's get a little closer. Look at the texture on the fabric. An absolute smudge of a texture. This is meant to be next gen, everyone. Truly next gen. Truly next gen graphics, looking like a fucking PS3 game. Abysmal. I won't be doing another video on this game. This is it. This is all you're getting. Could not give less of a shit about Ghostwire Tokyo. What a disappointment. Ugh. I'd rather fucking vomit in my throat and feel the fucking hot sewer sauce rush down my fucking throttle. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.